Can someone explain to me? Yes, I know I look crazy right now. I've been crying in my car for like 30 minutes. But can someone explain to me why all men suck?
All?
I've been talking to a guy. We've been texting. It was great. He said, I'm 5 minutes away from picking you up. I got all dressed up for our date. And boom, I'm blocked. He stood me up. And I don't understand why men treat good women like shit.
Whoa, whoa. Stop right there. Okay. The same could be said in reverse. Why do women treat good men like crap?
Like, I am an amazing woman.
I'm
Huge
sure.
heart, very loyal. And men just play with my feelings. That's all they do.
You gotta love, guys, how these women love to play victim, don't they? She's sitting there going, I'm an amazing woman. And men, all they do is play with my feelings. You mean kind of like what you do to all these betas in your friend zone? All these guys that have been, essentially just sitting there in your friend zone for years and years, in love with you, willing to do anything for you, willing to treat you exactly the way you want to be treated, queen. Yet here all you do is ignore them, kick them in the balls, and leave them for dead so you can go out and pursue these chads who are way out of your league, right? Because this story never gets old. When you guys see these women that aren't, they're not ugly. I mean, she's not ugly. She's not like a model, but she's not ugly, right? I guarantee she's got a good number of dudes in her life that would lay down the red carpet for her. But does she want those guys? No. They're just brothers. I want Chad. I want the guy that I can't get. I want what I can't have. Common theme with damaged women, fellas. They chase what they can't have.
Just make it make sense.
Just did.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. And that's the problem too with these women. This is why, these videos never get old, fellas, right? You see these women, it's like, same story, different day, right? Never gets old. And history just continues to repeat itself with these ladies because I want to say the biggest reason why, by the way, they never fix themselves, they never figure it out. It's like us in the red pill community, we're not even women. We've got it all figured out, right? I mean, literally, we do. We know exactly what the problem is. But they don't, right? They don't know. You know why? Because they keep listening to their girlfriends telling them, you deserve, sweetie. You deserve him. You'll get him. Just keep pursuing him and you will get him. I mean, they keep beating their girlfriends this complete rubbish. Anyway, let's go on to the next one, shall we? Okay.
So I just spent the last hour and a half of my life getting ready for a date, and last minute he decides to cancel.
Of course.
So just a quick heads up to men in the dating scene.
And you notice this is a common theme, right? With these women, I mean, that they're not like dime pieces or anything like that, but they're good enough to get men, right? I've always said, like, a woman could be barely a 6 in looks, and she could walk into a venue and own that venue. She could bring home whoever she wants to, whereas a guy who's a 10 in looks, who might be a model, cannot do that. So these, don't feel bad for these women. They have a lot of power, right? They have a lot of social power, especially even in their 30s, right? Even in their 30s. These chicks are in their 30s. Still have a lot of social power to lock down some low value dude if they wanted to, some simp. But they don't want that guy. They're still chasing the chads. I mean, it's worse now because they're in their 30s. They can't get chad. But I mean, that's what the problem is, why these women are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I got flaked on. It's going to happen more and more, ladies. It's going to happen more and more. And like I said, one of the biggest reasons I don't feel bad for them is because they are doing this themselves to all those poor suckers in their friend zone. Okay? They're doing this themselves to those guys. It's just karma. That's all it is. It's just basic karma.
Women put a lot more effort into dates than you do.
Whoa. She just said women put a lot more effort into dates than we do as guys. That is so not true. Okay? That is not true. All these chicks have to do is put on some makeup, get their hair ready, and head out the door. I mean, for most guys, most high value guys, which are the guys that they want to date, these guys have to schedule around business meetings, events, social functions, in order to make a lot of these dates. And not only that, but just basic errands and whatnot. And a lot of guys, especially the younger guys, will like take a shower, leave work early because they got a hot date that night, go to the gym, get a good pump. I mean, guys get ready in their own way, all right? Most guys do.
Saying women put a lot more effort into dates than you do. I know that you can roll out of bed and rock up, but we don't do that. Hair and makeup, it takes a while. So maybe don't ask a woman out if you're planning to cancel on her, because honestly, I don't give a shit if I don't meet you, but I do care about you wasting my time. I know we've never met.
Anyway, she just contradicted herself. She goes, I don't give a crap if I meet you, but I care about my time. Well, why are you meeting this person if you don't even care?
I do care about you wasting my time. I know we've never met and you don't owe me anything, but my time is important. And I don't appreciate you wasting it.
Well, his time is important too, right? And you know what? In many ways, if she's pursuing a Chad and she's in her 30s, she's wasting his time just the same.
That's been voiced. If there are any other hot singles in Bell's there tonight who want to go for a wine, hit me up, because their hair looks so good.
And she's so humble too, right? All right.
I want to divorce my husband because I'm still in love with my baby daddy. Hi, my name is Ohima. I bring interesting stories from around Ghana. So if you like interesting stories...
And this is why we tell you guys in the Red Pill community, do not date single mothers. I mean, this is the kind of nonsense that you will deal with, is these single moms are single moms for a reason, okay? Don't give me this horse crap about that, like the media likes to feed you guys on the news every night about single moms. They play the violin for them, like, oh, these poor single moms, these deadbeat dads. I remember Obama was up there, like, on the podium. That's when I really lost respect for that dude. I mean, I had no opinion up until he started, just cheerleading for women. He got up there with his pom-poms, like, oh, yeah, you deadbeat dads. And I was, like, sitting there looking at the TV going, dude, who is choosing those deadbeat dads? She is. I mean, and I've always told you guys, these single moms, obviously they're good looking enough to get knocked up. So don't think for a second. She didn't have a volume of dudes, good dudes, in her life that were willing to not leave her high and dry with, their kid. Whereas Chad, the dysfunctional guys that she chases, the hot guys she chases, that's what these guys do. That's why I don't feel sorry for them. And then they sit there and try to play victim. But at the end of the day, if you date one of these girls, these women, I don't even call them women. If you date one of these chicks, just understand, she's still in love with Chad, right? If Chad comes back, she's going to bang Chad, right? Just letting you know, these women are still in love with the baby daddy. I mean, that's what makes them single moms in the first place. They are DG by default, right? We talk about, if she's over 30, she's DG and still single. If she's a single mom, she's just DG by default, son. Okay?
My baby daddy ran away from me when my child was just 2 weeks old.
The dude ran away from her when her kid was just 2 weeks old, and she still can't stop thinking about him.
Left me to take care of our child alone. I later met a man that loved me and my child like his own.
And then she met a simp who loved her and her child like it was his own. These simps are everywhere, guys. I'm just going to read this. I'll let her read it.
We got married and he managed to build a house in my child's name. My child is 9 years old this year. My baby daddy reappeared out of the blue a few months ago and I've been sleeping with him.
What did I tell you? Okay, the baby daddy, after she married the beta provider that so many of these politicians and late night talk show hosts love to tell you guys, like, shame you for not dating single moms. She married the beta provider who built a house with her, wanted to raise this kid as his own, take him in as his own. This guy probably was childless, didn't have to do this to his life, right? He didn't have to do this, but because he is not part of the Red Pill community, because he's not a subscriber of the 33 Secrets, because he's not in 7 months to mastery, click that link below, quick plug. Look at his situation now, right? Look at his situation now. This chick goes off with the baby daddy as soon as he comes back in the picture. And these guys, they're not coming back in the picture to marry her. They're just coming back into the picture, what? For sex. Okay? That's it. For sex. Let's continue.
As I write this, I'm pregnant and I suspect he's the father. He's now a successful businessman and wants to be part of our child's life. He also asked me to leave my husband so he can marry me. He showed me the ring he bought for me. To be honest, I never stopped loving him. He's my first love, and I always pray for him to come back. My problem is, I don't...
She was married and she was praying for her baby daddy to come back. She married this beta provider who took her child in, didn't have to, and this piece of garbage woman was praying for the baby daddy to come back. I mean, and this is what I mean. Like, when these single moms come and they'll hate on my coaching videos, and when we cover stuff like this, or these simps come on, try to hate on me for doing these videos about single moms. This is exactly what I'm talking about, right? This is exactly what I'm talking about. While all you fools, all you blue pill suckers are playing the violin for them, and they're just victims, those poor single moms. These evil men took advantage of them. This is generally almost always the case, right? They chose some bad boy over an army of nice guys, put themselves in this position, and then by some miracle, she meets some beta provider who takes her in and everything, and still, right? She couldn't help herself. She could have lived a normal life, but no, she has to revert back to her damaged good friggin' Jezebel nature and totally screw the good guy while she goes back to the bad boy. Never gets sold.
I don't know how to tell my husband that I want a divorce. He's just a teacher, but he took care of us all these years.
Unreal.
And has done tremendous.
He's just a teacher. Let me guess. 99% of teachers these days are woke ass blue pill lefties. So this dumbass is probably the type of guy to come in the comments and hate on me for doing these coaching videos. Oh, how dare you piss on these single moms, you evil pickup artists. How dare you? White knight. And look at his ass. He's getting friggin' taken to the cleaners.
Thanks for us. I feel guilty because I don't think I ever loved him. He's a good man. Unreal. And that is tearing me apart for the betrayal.
He's a good man, but I never loved him. Yep, this is the common theme with damaged females, guys. That's the common theme. And obviously, like I said, by default, single moms are damaged, right? You can't sit there and go, oh, I know a single mom, man, she's not damaged. I'll laugh in your face. No, single moms are damaged, right? That's why they're single moms, okay?
No, but I'm only human and can't pretend anymore. Please don't judge me. I need advice. I'm in a dilemma.
Of course, don't judge me, right? That's the biggest thing. These girls, no, you can't judge me. In any case, I'm going to wrap up here, guys. As always, drop those comments below. Let me know what you think about the stories we covered tonight with these DGs, with these single females over 30 that are getting a taste of their own medicine, right? They're getting karma come back at them when the Chad doesn't want them anymore, or in this case, the single mom just completely destroying this beta provider that came back, that was willing to marry her, but she doesn't want him. I want the baby daddy back, the guy who left me when my child was only 2 weeks old. Wow. What makes you think that guy's going to actually stay this time? drop those comments below. And as always, don't forget to... Wait, I forgot to do the correct outro. Getting ahead of myself. As always, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out here. Don't forget to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash that notification bell for me as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. So smash all that right now. And for you guys who want to support my work, just jump into 7 Months Mastery. Right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. All you need to do is click the link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds, so do that now. And I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out.